So here we have a boat in the water. And it experiences a force like so. And then it's moving through the water with some velocity v. It gradually comes to a stop, so there's some v0, which is not 0, and then the final velocity is 0, so it comes to a stop. What's true for the forces acting on the boat as it slows down? So what's happened is the person who's given it the impulse, that's over. So as the boat is moving through the water, the only force acting on it is the drag of the water. There's no forward force of the boat providing a, there's no force moving the boat forward or moving it forward. And it's acting on the boat. That's key word. So it says there's a forward force which diminishes in time. Well, no, there is a backwards force and there's no forward force acting on the boat. So that's false. There is a backward force which diminishes with time. Backward force is true. Does it diminish with time? Well, we know the force of resistance is proportional to the velocity squared. So as velocity decreases, the force of resistance decreases. And we saw this with terminal velocity and a person free falling. So it should diminish over time. This looks like it is our answer, but we're going to keep going. There is a forward force. No, there isn't a forward force. And a backward force, both which diminish over time. No, there's no forward force. There is a forward, and again, so there is a forward force. So all three of these, A, C, and D, say there is a forward force. There is not. Now, it is easy to be confused about this, and this is where the language on the boat, forces acting on the boat, because it turns out that if we go to the prow of that boat and look right there, and we take that and we zoom it up really large, we've got the front of the boat, and we have, let's say, the boat molecules like this, and we have the water molecules like this. Well, it turns out this molecule is exerting a force in this direction, and the water molecule is exerting a force backward. And that is Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. But that is not a force acting, the force that's acting on the boat is the water on the boat. It's not a question of the boat providing a force on the water. All right, so that's a key difference. The force is acting on the boat. Well, the boat itself is acting on the water, but it's not a force that's acting on the boat in the forward direction. So that's why we're looking at choice B.